Hi everyone. I am. My name is Eslendi Vanessa Caballero Gonzalez. I am 23-year-old. I am a student of the undergraduate program with an emphasis in English and currently live in Buenos Aires, Argentina. First question: what is the purpose of the course? Is The purpose of the course is train foreign language socialist and grammar competencies through the accomplishment of oral production tests and giving set of real-time interaction to communicate and discuss effectively about complex issues. Second question: how many learning outcomes can you find in the syllabus? Learning outcome 1: demonstrate oral skill to spread fluently and spontaneous about different cultures such as for social or academic purpose. Learning outcome 2: discuss about a controversial issue using pro or con arguments to convince a counterpart toward a specific point of view. Learning outcome 3: interpret extended speech even when it is not clearly structured and when relations are only implied and not single explicitly. Learning outcome 4: describe complex such as with clear and dirty information develop particular points and running off with appropriate conclusions. There are three questions. What are screenshot? No. What are synchronous interaction activities? Synchronous learning allows of interaction with a tutor and peers which will prove authentic context for a student to display their abilities to expression in some problem and spontaneous of various academic and popular topics to make their point of view on a controversial issue, receive train the listening and speaking part on international tests, and present the speech via web conference systems. Fourth question: how many activities does the course have? Six activities. Five question: which activity in the course implies real-time interaction? Task 2: partaking in 7 weekly mandatory scorings. Task 3: debating controversial issues. Task 4: speaking part and Cambridge C1 Advanced. Task 5: standardizing test listening quiz. Task 6: delivering a real-time mini webinar. 6: summary with our own words, the core ruling unconditional. One day, my profile, my place in personal photo, be punctual with the delivery of activity and activity participate in secret means, be respectful to your classmate and tutor, comply with university standard reviews, plagiaries, be attentive to the internal email of the course and the instructions provided by the tutor, have a computer or a cell phone with a webcam for the applicant of the online exam. Since a scan of the student face must be performed in the excursion, the student must have at least B2 B2 according of the SERF and the CAFR. 7. Is your institution email working properly? Yes, I work correctly. Step the reflection you English language awareness. And the last activity carried out on the university sometimes were carried out to find out what level of English students are the which in turn of out me to know my level of English in which obtain at those currently, I think that I remain on the 11 signs for reason of study abroad. I have to move, adapt to the foreign life of the new country, and for this reason, I neglect my learning process in terms to practice when speaking and listen to English. This may my feel insecure signs I have not dedicate the necessary time to improve and explore this beautiful language. I want to tell you that when I was a child, English always caught my attention. I admired my English teacher a lot of. I have also felt the need to learn more language since I like to travel and see new countries and cultures, but what interests me in the learning English understand and transit and through teaching to all boys, girls, young and adults in Colombia. I think to learn something new is never too late, regardless in age. Shine life is not a competition. Both a child and an adult have all the capabilities to learn a new language. What I need is motivation, constant responsibility, and a studying method. Now that each person learns in different ways, for this reason, the teaching of English must be very didactic. To reach a living of a foreign language is a require it is required to study and as practice is constantly. General consider that after 2 years you can acquire a foreign language with good fluency and pronunciation, but you should always be practice every day. And if you can do an ancient to speak country like Canada, the the England, you will further strange to knowledge and get out of your comfort zone. Face situation in daily living. Another way is to be a teacher, a translator, or a flight attendant. That's an hours to know or level of English is also always to see your flaws and error in order to create an action plan that allows us to correct our flaws and reinforcing our skill in the English language. Thank you. Bye bye.